Bamboo can grow over a meter in one day. Stillness isn't always visible. The Amazon makes its own weather. Trees summon clouds. Monarch butterflies migrate thousands of miles. Generations continue a journey they didn't begin. Moss can grow in the darkest caves, needing almost no light. Life adapts to shadow. Crows hold grudges. They remember faces for years. Salmon return to the same stream they were born in, using Earth's magnetic field. Some trees drop their leaves in response to drought, not just seasons. Water is worth more than green. Sea otters wrap themselves in kelp while they sleep, so they don't drift. Anchored dreams. Beavers change landscapes with their teeth. A dam is a decision. 21. Stars don't twinkle. It's the atmosphere moving above you. Stillness above, motion below. 22. The light from some stars is older than Earth. You are seeing into the past. 23. On Venus, a day is longer than its year. Time stretches differently there. 24. Mars has the tallest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons, 3 times Everest. 25. The moon is slowly moving away, 3.8 centimeters every year. 26. Some stars pulse like a heartbeat, a light that remembers to return. 27. A black hole doesn't pull everything in, only if you come too close. Boundaries matter. 28. On Titan, Saturn's moon, it rains methane, cold rain under orange skies. 29. Jupiter's red spot is a centuries-old storm. Endurance written in clouds. 30. Some fish sleep with half their brain awake. They watch, even in dreams. 31. Coral reefs are animals, not rocks. They build homes from themselves. 32. Giant squid eyes are the size of dinner plates, sight born for pressure. 33. Sound travels 4 times faster in water than in air. The sea hears differently. 34. A jellyfish's pulse moves it through the ocean. Soft motion, deep purpose. 35. The Mariana Trench is deeper than Everest is tall. A silence that presses. 36. Octopuses taste with their arms. Sensation is everywhere. 37. Whales sing songs that stretch across generations, melodies that outlive memory. 38. The deep sea glows, bioluminescence, light made in darkness. 39. Some spiders can fly, lifting on silk carried by the breeze. 40. Cicadas sleep underground for 13 or 17 years, then emerge all at once. 41. Bees can solve simple math problems. Tiny minds, vast memory. 42. Fireflies flash in perfect sync. Whole forests blink. 43. Dragonflies predate dinosaurs. Wings older than bones. 44. Butterflies taste with their feet. The world touches back. 45. Termites build mounds with built-in ventilation. architecture of instinct. 46. Flies perceive time more slowly than humans. To them, we move in slow motion. 47. Some moths can hear bats coming and dodge mid-flight. Ears like radar. 48. Rainbows are circles we only see half from the ground. 49. Earthquakes make the planet ring like a bell. 50. Snowflakes begin as dust. Imperfection gives birth to beauty. 51. Lightning strikes Earth 8 million times a day. Silence follows. 52. Fog is just a cloud near the ground, heaven brought low. 53. Sand is shattered time, shells, coral, rock, crushed by centuries. 54. Wind can sculpt stone, persistence over power. 55. The Earth's magnetic field shields us from solar wind, a silent protector. 56. Dust from the Sahara fertilizes the Amazon. One continent feeds another. 57. Salt lowers the freezing point of water, the chemistry of roads and rivers. 58. Vinegar and baking soda create carbon dioxide, invisible breath. 59. Mercury is the only metal that's liquid at room temperature. A mirror that moves. Fire needs fuel, heat, and oxygen. Remove one, and it dies. 60. Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe. Simplicity reigns. 61. Helium makes your voice high because it changes the speed of sound. 62. Rust is metal returning to dust, oxidation as memory. 63. Cold isn't a thing, it's the absence of heat. Silence in thermal form. 64. Alchemy failed, but became chemistry. Magic learned how to listen. 74. Light can act like both a wave and a particle. It refuses to be defined. 75. You can hear your own bones. Bone conduction bypasses the ear. 76. Some sounds can make you feel uneasy. Infrasound, below hearing. 77. Cats can hear higher frequencies than dogs. 78. The mantis shrimp sees more colors than humans can imagine. 79. Sunsets are red because light travels farther through the atmosphere. 80. Rain sounds calm the brain. It mimics white noise. 81. Your ears help with balance, not just hearing. 82. Sound cannot travel in space. Silence isn't absence, it's environment. 83. Time feels slower when you're scared. Your brain records more. 84. The present moment lasts only 3 seconds in consciousness. 85. You never see the world in real time. There's always a slight delay. 86. The smell of childhood is stored in the limbic system, memory with scent. 87. Your perception of time speeds up as you age, each year a smaller fraction. 88. Nothing you see is solid. Atoms are mostly space. 89. Your body is 60% water, and yet you are thought, will, and fire. 90. The past lives in your bones. Evolution leaves fingerprints. And 101. The sun makes up 99.86% of all the mass in the solar system. We orbit a near totality. 102. Your fingernails grow faster in summer than in winter. Even growth listens to the light. 103. On Pluto, a single day lasts about 6 Earth days and 9 hours. Dusk lingers. 104. Some species of bamboo flower only once every 120 years. Then they all die. 105. Lightning strikes the earth about 100 times per second. The sky is never still. 106. Venus rotates backward. The sun rises in the west and sets in the east. 107. Bacteria can evolve resistance in a matter of days. Change is quick in the unseen. 108. A cockroach can live for a week without its head. It dies only because it can't drink. 109. There's a species of fungus that controls the minds of ants. The forest has its puppeteers. 110. The moon is slowly moving away from the earth by about 3.8 centimeters each year. 111. When you see a full moon on the horizon, it only looks larger. It's an illusion of the mind. 112. A cat's purr vibrates at a frequency known to promote healing in bones. 113. The northern lights are caused by particles from the sun hitting Earth's magnetic field. 113. Glass is technically a very slow-moving liquid. Stillness can deceive. 115. Sharks have been around longer than trees. 116. Water expands when it freezes, unlike most substances. Ice is lighter than liquid. 117. Without the moon, Earth's tilt would wobble wildly. Seasons would be chaos. 118. Sound travels 4 times faster in water than in air. 119. The slowest animal heartbeat belongs to the blue whale, just 2 beats per minute at rest. 120. If you removed all empty space from your atoms, you'd fit into a sugar cube. 121. The human eye can detect a single photon under perfect conditions. We are wired for miracles. 122. There are more connections in your brain than stars in the observable universe. 123. Honey never spoils. It has been found edible in ancient Egyptian tombs. 124. Slime molds can map efficient networks better than some urban engineers. 125. Wombat poop is cube-shaped. Nature has odd geometry. 126. Saturn's moon Enceladus shoots geysers of water into space. Ice reaches for stars. 127. Spiders can spin up to 7 types of silk, each for a different purpose. 128. The axolotl can regenerate not just limbs but parts of its heart and brain. 129. The earliest light in the universe still glows. Stretched thin by time, it whispers everywhere. 130. Neurons communicate with electricity and chemistry. Your thoughts are sparks and mist. 131. Some octopuses mimic other animals to survive, shape-shifting without magic. 132. The Sahara creates dust that fertilizes the Amazon. Deserts feed jungles. 133. Frogs can breathe through their skin. The boundary between inside and out dissolves. 134. Crystals grow in silence, slowly, perfectly, without eyes. 135. The hottest temperature ever recorded on Earth was 56.7 degrees Celsius, 134 degrees Fahrenheit, in Death Valley. 136. Some birds sleep while flying across oceans, rest without landing. 137. Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe and in your body. 138. In your DNA, you carry genetic echoes of extinct humans, Neanderthals, Denisovans. 139. If you folded a piece of paper 42 times, it would reach the moon. 140. A giraffe's heart must pump blood 2 meters upward to reach the brain. 130. Neurons communicate. Your body replaces nearly every cell within 7 years. You are never the same person twice. The brain uses more energy than any other organ, even in sleep. Thinking is fire. Goosebumps are a leftover instinct from when we had fur, a primal ripple through time. Your heart creates enough pressure to squirt blood over 30 feet, a quiet strength. You blink 15 to 20 times per minute, but rarely notice. Rest is built into awareness. Yawns are contagious, even between humans and dogs. Empathy is physiological. Tears from sadness, laughter, and irritation have different chemical structures. Emotion leaves a signature. Humans are the only species that blush. Emotion turned outward. Your body glows, faintly bioluminescent, but it's invisible to the eye. You shine quietly. Inside your bones, new blood is born every second. Life writes itself from marrow. 65. REM sleep mimics wakefulness in brain activity. Sleep is rehearsal. 66. Dreams help regulate emotions, the mind cleaning itself. 67. The brain shrinks slightly during sleep to flush toxins. 68. Some people are aware while dreaming, lucidity in illusion. 69. Sleep paralysis feels like waking in another world. 70. Memory is strengthened during sleep. You learn in your rest. 71. Naps of 20 minutes improve clarity, but longer can cause fog. 72. You can't snore and dream at the same time. 73. Blind people do dream in sound, touch, and emotion. 31. You can fit about 1 million Earths inside the sun. Our world is a spark in a bonfire. 32. Some lizards detach their tails to escape predators. Sacrifice for survival. 33. There are lakes beneath Antarctica, untouched by sunlight for millions of years. Darkness preserves. 34. The blue in a peacock's feather isn't pigment. It's microscopic structure, bending light. 35. The lungs unfold like trees inside the chest. Branches of breath. 36. Elephants mourn their dead. They return to the bones. Memory lingers in giants. 37. Astronauts grow taller in space. Their spines stretch without gravity's pull. 38. Jupiter's moon Europa may have more liquid water than Earth, a hidden ocean under ice. 39. Ants can build living bridges with their own bodies, architecture made of trust. 40. Slime molds can solve mazes, intelligence without a brain. 41. Raindrops vibrate as they fall, each one a brief instrument. 42. The Sahara was once an ocean. Deserts remember water. 43. Dragonflies can see ultraviolet and polarized light. Their world is not our world. 44. Some snakes fly. They flatten their bodies and glide between trees. Sky serpents. 45. Your stomach has a second brain, the enteric nervous system. Gut feeling is real. 46. Coral polyps build reefs by secreting limestone. Builders, unnoticed. 47. The average person walks the equivalent of 5 times around the world in a lifetime. 48. If you compress all human DNA, it could stretch from Earth to Pluto and back 17 times. 49. Some atoms in your body may have once been part of a star that exploded billions of years ago. You are the echo of an ancient fire. 50. Sleep is not the absence of consciousness. It is a return, a homecoming, a soft surrender to what we were before thought. A flame in zero gravity forms a perfect sphere. Fire, untethered. 2. Your bones are strongest at night. Rest makes structure. 3. Some spiders can remember the structure of their webs even after they are destroyed. Memory lives in motion. 4. The coldest temperature ever recorded was in a lab, just a fraction of a degree above absolute zero. Nearly nothing. Almost stillness. 5. Elephants have names for one another. Low-frequency rumbles only they can hear. 6. Saturn could float in water, a planet lighter than stillness. 7. A day on Mercury lasts longer than its year. Time folds. 8. Fireflies in Southeast Asia flash in sync. Thousands of lights pulsing together, a forest breathing. 9. The wings of a hummingbird beat up to 80 times per second. Stillness is an illusion. 10. In Iceland, tectonic plates are slowly pulling the country apart. The land yawns. 11. When you smell something, you're inhaling molecules that were once part of it. Scent is contact. 12. Jellyfish have survived 5 mass extinctions. Transparency is resilience. 13. A single strand of DNA holds 3 billion letters. The story of you, curled quiet in a cell. 14. The human brain is about 75% water. Thought is fluid. 15. Some frogs carry their babies in their mouths or on their backs. Tenderness is built in. 16. A neutron star spins up to 700 times per second. A collapsed core, whirling like a whisper. 17. Space smells like burnt metal and raspberries. Sharp and sweet. Strange and true. 18. Trees release aerosols that form clouds above them. Forests write weather. 19. Some fish see colors we can't imagine beyond the rainbow. Their vision is poetry. 20. Sloths move so slowly that algae grow on their fur. 21. Each of your cells contains mitochondria, remnants of ancient bacteria that once invaded and stayed. You, a collaboration. 22. Butterflies remember being caterpillars, even after dissolving into mush. 23. On Titan, Saturn's moon, it rains methane. Cold storms on a dark world. 24. The deepest sound made by a blue whale is lower than human hearing, but it echoes across oceans. 25. Human babies are born with more bones than adults. We fuse as we grow. 26. Some beetles can survive being stepped on by birds. Their shells are stronger than metal, engineered by evolution. 27. The speed of smell is slower than light, slower than sound, but it reaches something deeper. 28. Water bears, tardigrades can survive radiation, vacuum, boiling, and freezing. Life reduced to a seed. 29. The oxygen you breathe was made in stars. Their death is your breath. 30. The Sahara Desert expands and contracts with the tilt of Earth's axis. Sand follows the sun. 31. Some lighthouses were built with curved glass to bend light in spirals, science in stone. 32. The human liver can regenerate itself. Healing is coded into flesh. 33. The surface of your eye is smoother than glass. Vision begins in silence. 34. Eels swim thousands of miles to breed in the Sargasso Sea and then die. Mystery wrapped in migration. 35. Volcanoes exist beneath the ocean, some taller than Everest, hidden in blue. 36. Moths navigate by moonlight. Artificial lights confuse them. The world glows too much. 37. Some ants farm, growing fungus in underground chambers, agriculture in miniature. 38. Neurons fire faster than bullets. Thought is electric speed. 39. The Great Wall of China can't be seen from space with the naked eye. Some myths survive facts. 40. Lava moves like slow honey, Destruction is patient. 41. Coral reefs are made from thousands of tiny animals working together. Community becomes architecture. 42. The sun loses 4 million tons of mass every second. Light is lost. 43. Cicadas sleep underground for 13 or 17 years, then emerge all at once. Time synchronized. 44. The quietest place on earth is an anechoic chamber where you can hear your heartbeat, your breath, your blood. Silence reveals. 45. Some birds build nests that take years, every twig placed with care. 46. Your body produces about 25 million new cells each second. You are always becoming. 47. A black hole has no surface, just a boundary where time and space unravel. 48. Bacteria can talk to each other using chemical signals. Even the smallest things communicate. 49. The moon causes Earth's tides, pulling gently on the oceans, distance with gravity. 50. When a star dies quietly, it becomes a white dwarf, small, dense, still glowing, a final light, not bright, but persistent. 1. Raindrops don't fall in straight lines. Wind bends them. Even gravity listens to the air. 2. There are more viruses on Earth than stars in the universe. Invisible empires everywhere. 3. The human heart begins beating just 22 days after conception. Before thought, there is rhythm. 4. Some plants release scents when wounded. A chemical cry for help. The forest hears. 5. The sun takes 225 million years to orbit the center of the galaxy. A year of stars. 6. Whales can sleep with one half of their brain awake, floating in and out of consciousness, like you do sometimes. 7. Ice cubes crack in warm water because the outer layer melts faster than the inside can keep up. Heat is pressure too. 8. The sound of wind on Mars is thin, ghostly, a whisper across a colder world. 9. Your tongue has thousands of taste buds, each replaced every 10 days. Even flavor regenerates. 1. A comet is mostly ice and dust, yet it leaves a glowing trail across the sky. Even fragile things leave marks. 2. Your ears never stop hearing, even while you sleep. The brain just learns to ignore the noise. 3. Venus has days hotter than Mercury, even though it's farther from the sun. It's not distance, it's atmosphere. 4. Seeds can sleep for thousands of years and still grow. Time waits for life. 5. There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. Some forests outnumber galaxies. 6. Owls fly silently. Their feathers are shaped to muffle the sound. Predators with patience. 7. Your tears have different chemical compositions, depending on whether you're sad, laughing, or just cutting onions. 8. Ice isn't white. It's blue when it's dense enough. Cold has color. 9. Some crabs use sea sponges as hats for camouflage. The ocean has fashion. 10. The human nose can detect over 1 trillion scents. Memory lives in molecules. 11. A bolt of lightning creates ozone, the sharp, clean scent after a storm. 12. A single blood cell takes about 1 minute to circulate through your body. Constant motion, quiet work. 13. Giraffes only need 30 minutes of sleep per day. Some creatures dream quickly. 14. The center of the earth is as hot as the surface of the sun. Fire beneath our feet. 15. Some plants can move. The Mimosa pudica folds its leaves when touched. Shyness in nature. 16. A solar flare can disrupt satellites and radio signals. The sun sneezes, and we feel it. 17. 1 teaspoon of water contains more molecules than there are stars in the universe. 18. The sound of a humpback whale can travel thousands of kilometers through ocean water, echoes between worlds. 19. Some insects survive being frozen solid. Life pauses, then resumes. 20. Gravity pulls time itself. Near a black hole, seconds stretch into hours. 21. The Amazon rainforest makes its own rain. Trees summon clouds. 22. Raindrops can fall faster on other planets. On Jupiter, they'd fall like bullets. 23. You lose more water through breathing and evaporation than you think. Even stillness leaks. 24. Some birds sleep while flying, half their brain resting, the other alert. Dreams in motion. 25. Earth's atmosphere glows faintly at night, a phenomenon called air glow. Even the dark isn't fully dark. 26. The largest living structure on Earth is the Great Barrier Reef, visible from space but dying quietly. 27. Humans shed about 500 million skin cells every day. We leave traces wherever we go. 28. Your fingerprints are formed before you're born, identity etched in silence. 29. Plants turn toward the light, a behavior called phototropism. Even roots crave the sun. 30. There are volcanoes on Mars taller than Everest, dormant giants in a dead world.